Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. I should be able to get this cleared out. The problem now is furnaces. I underestimated how much furnace I needed, and furnace needs a lot of steel, so I need another steel smelting array, which means more mining outposts. And that's going to need more power. I was reading my numbers. I was hitting my numbers, so I'm very happy with that part. That should be fine. Thanks to Lurk 5. So do I run this to the south? Or do I keep it as far north as I can? I think I wanted to do it in this direction. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I would have to do. What can I do here? So we're going to line up on, oh. Those power poles are in the way too. Unless I bring it farther south. Alright. Turning out to be a little more challenging of positioning than I thought. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our anchor point. I need 6. I think I'm just going to run straight across. Fighting. I will run one of them from somewhere else. Can't see with those there. These are going to have to go too. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of hard to see there. That's kind of ugly there. That's going to be a mess. Not going to lie. Let's see what comes out of that tree clearing. Alright, we'll leave that alone for now. So I'm going to need 2 of these things entirely, so I'm going to need 2 stations of that. We might as well shut all this off. You can just go away. I'm not going to have enough brick. Or is that not enough? Go away. So it's 2 of these. Oh, that's tight. Oh, I don't like that. How full are you? You're already overly done, so I'm not going to get any more production out of that. We'll probably add a third. We'll probably add a third train. And just set these to not controlled. There is not another stone I can use. So back to this. Thanks, Faceless. If I put this way over here, so this is going to be an intersection, but it's going to be a 3-way. I could choose to make that a 4-way. Well, you're going to come there. Well, if I want all these to service each other. So that would go here and be terrible. I could go here with this. Well, I mean, I would have to back it up. Those 2 would go there, and then that train would come out. If I T-junction that, something like that. If this was a T-junction, wouldn't work as a T-junction. It would have to be a four-way as well. So if this became a four-way, then I could T-junction, at least it's got to be, what, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want that. So you would come down there. The best place for a T-junction would be right here. We're going to have the 4 of these are going to be serving this. Where does it make sense for it to be? It makes most sense for it to be right next to the other one, but I can't make that fit. Maybe instead of a T, this is a corner. Because if this is a corner, that's not a four-way. It's just a T and it all comes out here, which I like a bit better. So if this is a corner, it would go like that. The problem comes into play. Oh, then this would no longer go away, would it? Yeah, this would still go away. The problem comes into play with building one of those. Getting it to fit. So yeah, that doesn't quite work because I can't flip it. That works. Turn this into a T-junction that goes the other way. All right. Beach is back online. Might need to do some landfill there to satisfy what I want. Because I don't like my intersections having this problem. Scared the crap out of me. Oh crap, I put it in the wrong place. Let's try that again. You're not still launching, are you? Good. Yeah, we've drained all that out. Who's not here? Yellow. I'm thinking I'm going to take Mango's suggestion on more of these and just not set the train limit, but just turn that off. And then the trains will just go there. They've got a stacker. So when they're empty here, they'll go there whether there's a thing or not. Also, look at me. I just got distracted twice. Alright. There's 1, 2, 3. Technically, I could use that. 4, 5. Not worth putting those down for that. Alright. That'll work. Of course, that begs the question, why isn't this done yet? What the heck are you guys doing, man? Are we missing a roboport over here? Yeah, we are. Are we missing a power connection? No. This is missing a power connection. You're not connected to the network anymore. Good thing I'm not using my network anymore. Only got 50 bots active. Nobody's complaining, so I'm going to leave it alone for now. Right down this river. Unfortunate, but that's progress, right? Jesus, this thing's massive. All right, so what are we going to have? We're going to have 2 fully captive iron facilities feeding into 2 other fully captive iron facilities, feeding into 2 fully captive steel facilities. And the purpose of these is to feed the furnaces that are being made here, but this is currently only 1, and it's going to need to be doubled, and it needs a whole new layout, so all of this is going away and getting blown up. And I need to build a second one of these that is short. So there's a T-junction here, which I'm fine with. This is barely going to be enough brick, but I don't have another easy source of brick I do have another source of brick right here. I turned it over to military science, but I could re-enable it to furnaces because these don't need it all. This is where the brick is being used, is in military science. And so in terms of brick, I still need 35 more, so that's what this is. And that gives me plenty of extra brick, so then I can take this brick and change that back, because it gets on the super highway and just comes right in. And that'll give me the clearance I need there. Now this intersection would either turn this intersection into a four-way, or we would take this, move it as far backwards as we can. Leave that as a T-junction because it aligns with the brick output. Move this back here, as far back as we can. Can't move it to there. Something's wrong with my... Oh yeah, you got extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why. Because this is a very special build that it's 5 unloaders in order to be able to feed it. And it should have had 2 steel and 2 brick and 1 red. Oh, I need to drink less when I'm designing things. So this is where this would go. I really don't want another intersection so close to that intersection. I don't think this is the 4 loader. I would need to extend this one for a 5. So this could stay here. So that can't go there. It has to go around here. So the entrance to this is about right there. Means that we make this into a corner. This becomes a 3-way that points north. Because this is going to be a 5-er, That has to be cut off. And extended. Then this can be put back on. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have the same sort of problems. We'll just go brick, brick, steel. And then add the extra steel. And in terms of what it looks like, is it'll have this. Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, I do have furnace here. And you're not right. I delete you. I got that right? Nope. That's what I should have done. So this is going to come here. It'll be totally captured. That'll be a very long route for this, which means this is going to be served poorly. But the only other alternative is to put the T-junction here, which wouldn't go over well either. Now I could put this corner here, put the T-junction here, or over one. Because if this T-junction's here, I'm looking at rail distance and the likelihood of where the trains are going to go. But I need at least, if this becomes a three-way in this direction, right? Then if this is a T-junction here, then I'm coming out of this with just 1, 2. At least this way, I'm going to have time for all these trains to clear this intersection. To clear this intersection, they need, the 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I move this at all, even if I move it just one, then I've pinched this intersection. So I've got either it's too long or it's not. So I'm going to have to play games with the rails. Or rather with the trains. If I play games with those trains, I'll be okay. I think I'm going to be way over on consumption of on production of steel. The brick is the only thing that I don't care for. How much space do you have? How many? Might as well get after it. I think I need this because there's something in there. Nope. Don't need that. Gonna need all this though. That's just rail. I can bridge that. I'm gonna have to kind of select that blueprint now in order to be able to. And these freaking idiots. They've gotten themselves all stuck. And this is why we don't deal with trees. Useless pieces of shit. Send you here to wait. That buffer is going to be an hour long by the time I get there. I'm just going to bring crap to the landfill. And a bunch more of that. And if it's too much, I'll just throw it away. Yeah, that's going to be too much. I'm not bringing 4,000 landfill. Might as well just bring all this, because I'm gonna probably use it. Not all those. Not that. Not that. Not those. So, I normally build outposts first, but not this time. Probably won't need that many roboports. I'm only building one new place. Matter of fact, that's all the roboports I'll need is 4. And I really only need 10 of these. Because I'm only building one new factory. Hi, Lawn Boy. Welcome. We're going to take this train. I don't see you have anything I need except for maybe... Nope, I just need 2 of those, not 4. It's good. It's good. I have another rebuild I need to do with the, purple science. Gonna need those eventually, but I think I can just leave them here. I need 300 of them. So that's one... Then that's all I'll need there. So then I won't need moustache. Chests. I'm gonna need 1 billion chests. And... I don't have them. I don't need any of these red chests. I don't know why I requested them. So the design was holding 11K. It was doing what it should have done. But in watching what was going on, I was not getting the results I wanted. Harnesses were gonna run out for purple science, and when I looked at the furnace build that I had, for reasons I can't understand, I built this thing, and I even had a 4th one on here for a while, but I didn't actually need it, I thought. But I do need a 4th one because I'm barely gonna have enough, right? Because I have 2 of these, and they need exactly that much furnace. And so I was fine with having 3. Okay, great. Except for I looked at this, and then I looked at my belt usage, and they're 1.5 and 1.5 for iron or for steel and brick, which means I need 2 belts coming down. But I also need advanced circuits, and I need an output. Well, that's 6 belts. This design doesn't support 6 belts. It only supports 5. It only has 5 channels. Which means that I can't have, and I don't know what the hell I was thinking, because I used to have another one out here. There's no way I can feed that. I'm listening to the voice. Trying to recover all these bots. So, waited 8.5 minutes of that song so I could hear her beautiful voice. Wasn't going to talk over it. But Llama Boy, to continue, if you're still here, in the law of Factorio, of course, you know that nothing can just be added on. You have to expand. So I need more steel. And that means I need more iron. So in order to be able to build this and then rebuild this and build this, I need to add in this. And that's a bit painful. So I shut down all the production and stuff. And sent out the work dogs, the spooters of spootering. And they are being stupid beyond description. Yeah, if I had, in all honesty, if I knew it was going to be like this, I would have taken everybody's advice and I would have made better use of the spiders. And what I would have done is I would have built forward bases that had Logibots and had trains supplying them. So like this base I've got here in BAM, and it's not really a base, it's just a operations center, if you will. But this thing I've got in BAM, and I'm going to pan over to it here. Alright, so I've got all my trains unloading here. If I was going to be smart about this, what I would have done was I would have built sulfur, and then use the max rate calculator skull so that you don't just guess. Add 10%, but use the rate calculator. So what I should have done was I should have had all of these as red chests with dedicated names, and then had a large Roboport array here with Logibots And then the spiders would have been able to come here, empty out, refill, and I would have had spiders that were dedicated to specific things, like 2 of them carrying roboports and 1 of them carrying modules, and I would have had an army of like 10 or 12 spiders. And of course, they would have caused some UPS impact, but that's kind of the price I would have paid happily to not have the headaches that I'm having now, the micromanaging of the spiders, because they're just not fun. Oh, crap. I didn't leave room for all of these. I can do this temporarily. I didn't leave room for all these trees to get picked up. Do I have a BP for red circuits? Yes, depends on how you want to do it. I have many BPs. So in this build style, my blueprint, my red circuits are made with a column of 2 copper cables. Right, so in the beacon design, I don't think are you a beacon, Skull? Because I don't have a shared blueprint for that. You'd have to screen cap it. My non-blueprinted red circuit build was designed by Reach, and it's 2 copper cables and 17 red circuits in a row. So which one do you need? Do you need a beaconed blue belt, or do you need a red belt non-beacon? Also, you can hit exclamation point blueprints, and you will, yeah, just hit exclamation point blueprints here, and it'll take you to a link to the GitHub repo that I use. Let me get in here and kill some stuff. I need this so that I can do that. Yeah, Pony, that list is pretty accurate still. I'd say you're out of landfill, which was the primary reason for me sending you in here. I don't know how much you can do there, but that thing has a long battery life over there, doesn't it? Trying to clear out space in my inventory for the other stuff I need to do. I don't know why I decided I needed that, but expand furnace or purple.